you gorgeous creatures, and the other bunch of you. Hello. This is kind of quick. Goes without saying. This is for Cornfed, aka Foodie Buffoony, and her sidekick and rent-a-husband, Salamander. Before we get started, one of my friends told me that he's not getting a notification about my videos being uploaded. It kind of sucks because I'm kind of funny. You're all missing out on something. So if you want, you don't have to, sir, settle down. Just check and make sure your notifications are on. I am uploading quite a lot. Probably too much. Apparently the girl's got something to say, like right now. Is it too dark? We don't care. We're not here for guts and glory. We're just here for a minute. Anything that I say here and now is because of my good friend and sister, Paradise Pearl. As I do, and I am thinking that this is what I'm going to do, I am just going to, there's a Canadian geese, I am just going to watch smaller, beautiful channels, sub to them, thumbs up and comment, and then I am going to pull some, I'm going to watch their video, and then I'm going to rebuttal, not to them, to the video that they're uploading, in my sort of way. So if you would kindly go to Paradise Pearl, if you have not already, go give her a thumbs up and a sub and a comment because the algorithms matter. Let her know that I said hello. Let's get on to this. So you have to go to the last two videos from Paradise Pearl, who is very analytical, I must say. I must say, she's right on point. And you're very quick to upload, girl. I like that. It gives those bigger reaction channels something to use. Anyway, God bless you. I really love your channel. You're going to go far here, kid. And then, like all of us, we'll crash and burn, but we'll be here together. So you have to go to Paradise Pearl, watch her last two videos, please. Thumbs up and, comment on both of them so that you understand what I'm about to say. This is regarding two videos that Paradise Pearl put out regarding Cornfed that I just got to add a bone to. Okay, Cornfed. I know that you kind of stuck watching Yo Mama and Garlic Bread and your best friend, FF, what the fuck ever. Tap into some of the smaller channels. They're the ones with the real meat and potatoes. I also need to mention right off the clip too, Vanilla Tea Girl. Nothing but respect for you, sister. Thank you for changing that from girl, which gives me acid reflux. I just fucking hate that word. Must have been a man that came up with it because it's just, it doesn't even roll off the tongue properly. I will not use it. Bless your little heart. And you use Big Bertha and walking stick, and I will use double wide and walking stick. Deal? We got this, sister. So Vanilla Tea Girl and Paradise Pearl. You know what to do. Let's get into this because after I'm done here, I am going home. I am a very tired girl. It's only Tuesday and I am sleepy at the wheel. So, first of all, Cornfed, I wanted to ask my bros. Yeah, it's a rough world I live in. I need to ask this. What in God's name were you eating? You know that platter, that wheelbarrow, that fucking cylinder, that... There was three things. I don't know, man. One was a salad, apparently. I don't know, but it looked a little fluorescent to me, not like the vegetables I get here in good old Canada. But you do Kuwait vegetables. And the other things, the other two, one looked like something that you shit out when you're not feeling. I will get back to you, sir. He cut my hair. I let my hot neighbor cut my hair. Anyway, that was him. I'll get back to him. You guys are much more important. You're welcome. So one thing, the side one, the brown one with the lumpy shit, that looked like something you shit out. The other one beside it looked like something that my cat throws up. So I don't know what the fuck that was. While you were enjoying that platter of excrement, kindly, I was enjoying a honey garlic sausage from the market with fried onions and peppers and mushrooms on basmati rice. And then I topped that bad boy up with a baked banana split. I know. And you got something to say about Canada, eh? You bitch. Don't talk bad about this country, you insignificant. That pisses me off. You know, it pisses me off as much as fucking people who eat cats don't take care of cats. So, whatever that food was, I'll tell you what I think it was, and no disrespect to Kuwaiti food. I don't know. I had a girlfriend from Turkey. That didn't look like any of the food that they fed me. Plus, if I don't mind flexing this one, I work with a plethora of nationalities. A plethora. I live in the heart of my city where restaurants are abundant. Every nationality of food is literally at my door. I don't have to DoorDash. I just walk downstairs and around the corner, bam, it's all right there. I don't have to do that, you see. I don't want to go to a restaurant for food. They salt it, they put all, I don't know. What I do know is I can easily go to any of these brothers, be it they're Syrian, they're Kuwaiti, they're Turkish, they're Mexican, I've got African, all sorts of African, Filipino, oh my God, fuck, you are Cambodian. I just say, brother, if you have a wife, I will buy a meal from you. Never paid for a meal yet. Smart thinking. You see, other nationalities love when you want to try their food. I just happen to work with so many of them. I'm always getting great dishes. Great dishes. Here's the other thing there, Corn-Fed. You were saying that your kitchen was a mess. Could you explain to me how that happens? Because I work, clearly, minimal 9-hour days. 9-hour days is my average. That's my guarantee, 9-hour days. That's not without my lunch break that is deducted. And then I always seem to be, like, honestly, I'll stay 10 hours because I want paid for 9, and you get it, right? My house is spotless. There isn't a dish in the sink. I never order food. All my food is cooked by these precious hands right here. That's why I look like this. You don't do anything all day. How? Here's what I'm thinking. You're just fucking lazy. Okay, we know that. If you would move, there's no way that slop that you, let me go to the slop first, okay? Because I'm probably going to go off the rails about the messy kitchen. That slop reminds me of a good story. So I'm going to thank you for bringing me back to a happy childhood memory. You see, my grandfather owned a pig farm, which you know because that's how you got your name, Corn-Fed. And when I was a child, we would go visit my grandfather. And on the way to my grandfather's, we'd stop at this little farm where we'd get hard-boiled eggs and cheese curds. Long before cheese curds were a real thing, like there was no poutine. Squeaky cheese is what we always called it. But it was a thing that we did every Sunday. Then we would go and visit my grandpa. And there was barrels, like those blue rain barrels of food that he would have truckloaded in from bakers and whatever. And then myself and my cousin Jerry, rest in peace, he just passed away, we would throw this food from the rain barrel into the pig trough. And then we would go play in the pasture, fuck around with the cows, not the goats, but the cows, and just to have a good kid time, like playing in the hay bales. You get it, right? After a while, we'd go back to the pigs, and they're troughed. After a bunch of pigs were eating out of the trough, looked exactly like that food, that brown stuff with the lumpy things that you were eating. So thank you for the childhood memory. You brought me back to a place of a happier time. So yeah, there's that. But about your kitchen, I don't understand that. See, your body is the way it is, not just from the fucking garbage, shit, troughed food that you eat, but because you're inactive. You see, I don't know if you can see it, but oh no, you can't. But right there is my coat, my hard hat, and a double wide. That's for you, Shani. Lunch bag. I pack so much food because I'm here for at least 10 hours a day that the thought of going 2 hours without eating, it's kind of where we're similar. Hurts. It stresses me out. Here's the thing. That lunch bag is almost empty. All that I have left here is now my Pure Leaf and some of them little chocolate bars, because I need me a sugar fix too, unlike yourself. But it's packed with really good food, home cooked by these two hands. I know how much salt, what seasonings in it. If the cook, I can guarantee you, never picked her nose and stirred something, or picked up a spoon and tasted it and put it back in the bucket. Yeah. Unless I'm cooking for myself, then it's one thing. But I cook for my really hot neighbor, not right now because he's on vacay, but I cook for my daughter. So I make sure my hair's tied back. You know, I'm kind of a little anal. I make sure my kitchen is, if you have a dirty, here's how I am teaching my daughter. If you have a dirty kitchen, you got a dirty bird. Okay? You call it what you want, we call the vagina a bird. Okay? Dirty kitchen means you got a dirty bird. You're foul. Not only do you got a dirty bird, you got a dirty foul. I'm just saying, that's how I roll. So according to your words, foul. Okay, so clean your fucking kitchen. Brush your cat twice. Every other day, every other day brush your cat. You will start seeing the love that you are so desperate for. Not only that, Julia doesn't want money, unlike your rent-a-husband. She will show you love and affection that you're craving for free. But first, because they're a cat, and that's why I like cats, because unlike a dog, you can call a dog and a dog will come to you. A cat will only love you when they want to. But when they love you, you know that it's heartfelt because they're not begging for your attention. I like a dog too. If I lived on a farm, man, I'd have me all the German Shepherds I could find. But I am a cat lover because... Stop! You're welcome. Thank you. Anyway, brush Julia every other day and you will see she will start to warm up to you because I'm a cat person. I'm a Leo. So you're fucking preaching to the choir if you think that you're going to school me on cats, bitch. She don't like you at all. I don't even need to see her running away from you. I can just see what I see and pick up. She don't like you. She doesn't like you. She's not bond. It's not that she doesn't like you. There's no bond at all. You're neither here nor there to her. You're just a supplier of kibble. Cats shouldn't eat a lot of wet food. It gives them diarrhea, okay? They need crunchy food for their teeth. It takes the plaque off. But we're not here about that. So your kitchen's a mess, which means you got a foul vagina. Let's get to Salamander, because I want to wrap this shit up and go home. It's been a long fucking hard day. Long hard day. You don't know about that, and neither does your girly boy husband, Brent, or whatever. Salamander, this one's for you. You don't mind me calling you Salamander, don't care if you do. I'll tell you why I call you Salamander, because you're like a creepy little lizard to me. You're not even quite a man, as far as I'm concerned. I know that your rent-a-wife there, your sugar mama thinks that you are, but see, I'm in Canada where real men are, they're here. Like they're built, like even where I work, real men, yeah, real, like they work hard, they carry heavy things. Remember that thing of you in the gym with those armbands and you were taking that hollow pole and doing curls with it? What a fucking embarrassment. That weighed no more than this. Sponsor me. I got a 2x4 right here, sitting up right here, 9 foot 2x4, right here, see it? That weighs more than what you lifted. I can't, never mind, it's not about me, but it should be because you're a pussy. Anyway, let's get to you because my issue is kind of with you right now. So you were on, I seen it on Paradise Pearl, so you can't call. You were in her chest probably from another red room. I'm sure it's prostitutes because no woman in the right mind would touch you. Kind of like you in Corn-Fed. No man in the right mind would really touch her without being paid. See where I'm going with this? So I'm just saying this to you. Don't be disrespectful. People criticizing Corn-Fed's driving probably couldn't afford a tire. Pretty sure you don't understand what we're looking at. This is a construction site. These were built, oh, it's not even that good. These were built from lifting heavy things. Much more than this. It's a very dangerous job. It's very stressful also. It's a very physical job. Not that you'd understand about that. You know what else happens in this kind of environment? A lot of this, son. A lot of this. Why I'm here. Plus, I love the people I work with. And I love my job. You know why? Because I can handle it. Yeah, so it's not an issue of us not being able to afford a tire. Here's the thing that I want to get back to you on, Salamander. I think you need to be reminded where you came from before Corn-Fed and her $500 FFG's money stepped into the picture. You lived in squalor. Yeah, there's videos. Corn-Fed can delete them till the cows come home. Or she is. But there's always going to be an archive channel. Look it up. You lived in squalor. See, here in Canada, to me, one of the 2 greatest countries in the world. Hey boys, anybody got rats coming up from their bathrooms? You know, the drain on the floor? Any of you guys have rats coming up from the drain on the floor in the middle of... No, not one. You heard it yourself. Not only is there no rats coming up from the drain in the middle of the bathroom floor, there's no bathroom drains in the middle of the floor. Odd, I know. Go figure. Yeah, kind of weird about that. That your fucking rent-a-wife sugar mama is disrespecting this country, one of 2 of the greatest countries in the world. And yet, you're living, it's squalor. See, where I'm from, Western. We're westernized, civilized, I like to say, to a degree. We have, well, they say ghetto, but that's just word salad. It's not ghetto, it's more government housing, it's low income. But we just say ghetto as a reference, right? You looked like you were in the ghetto though, sir. See, even some of the low-end, low-budget housing here is still a massive upgrade to what I seen you in. So watch what you say, because that was fucking disrespectful. You'd have shit if it wasn't for Corn-Fed and what started out to be her Canadian money. Or I don't know, they pay in American? No, it's Canadian. Now let's talk about your perfume business. I'm going to call you out on that for a simple reason. I don't think you have a sense of smell, okay? Which I'm sure in the perfume business would be very important. Kind of like me and all my knives and all my tools and my tool belt and my ladder. Very important tools to run my business. My business. You see, you smoke a lot of shisha, which kills not only your taste buds, but it weakens your sense of smell. I would think that that wouldn't be a plus, having a perfume emporium. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure that your sugar mama smells like a mushroom farm. I'm just thinking. Because there's folds and rolls and listen, I'm fairly thin, fairly in good shape. I believe I am. I have no choice. Maybe I want to be fluffy. Fluffy doesn't pay my bills. Anyway. Yeah, see, even me going and having a shower, like there's spots that I miss, right? Spots that I miss. I can't imagine having to dry off a back slope. Like, that chick can't turn to see in her blind side, her blind spots for driving. How is she getting all this? Unless, of course, you are towel drying her off. But at what cost? Okay, so we're done with that, you disrespectful little fucking twat. Honestly? Yeah, see that, Salah? Yeah. Sorry, I've got the Nicoderm patch on my back. I'm not flexing for this because I don't need to, but it's itchy as all hell. Plus, Sal ain't got what I got. And who cares? It's not about me. It's never about me. But there was something else, you disrespectful little bitch. Yeah, all of us can afford way more than what you fucking think, bitch. All of us. Every single one of us. Fucking perfume. About that, okay? So, to a woman, which you are partial, and maybe one day you might be blessed enough to run into one, maybe even have kids with, who knows? When we're buying our perfume, or our husbands who love and adore us, who buy us gifts for no reason, I don't have one of them, but I can afford to buy whatever I want, to a degree. The bottle matters. See, I want glass. I want the little squirty thing. I want a cute little lid to put on top of it, and I want that lid to be fucking bedazzled, because I'm probably paying $1.20 for whatever perfume I want, right? I don't know, $65 for the little Coco Chanel is my Mademoiselle, my absolute favorite. I got, what was that you got? I got the Gucci. I got it all. It doesn't matter. I got it all. Rush. I got it all. I use body sprays more times than not, though. Right now I'm into the pink. But even that pink is a plastic bottle with a cute label, and it's cute, right? I can live with that. Yours, however, I can't see any woman, any sane woman, thinking that they want to use that, even for a room freshener. See, here's the thing with those bottles. It's like a Raid bottle to a degree. But I pick those bottles up at my dollar store, and what I fill them with is like sometimes lemon juice and vinegar and water to spray my countertops off to disinfect. Not that you guys know what that is, and I understand. I'll let someone else explain. But also in my bathroom, which is red and black, I have a red one of those bottles, and it's filled with rosemary and soursop tea, which is, of course, strained for my face mist. Which, ladies, let me know if you need to know, because you need to know. This is 60, I'm telling you. Almost, not quite. Unless that hot boy sees this and I was lying. Anyway, yeah, and I put it under the counter because it's aesthetically not pleasing looking. So I'm going to call bullshit on the whole thing. Here's what I'm going to think, though, and I'm going to toss you a bone. Because you are an exile from Syria, if I'm not mistaken, and you have to work in Kuwait. So I'm saying, I don't know, Uber driver. Here's why I'm thinking that. Because you're rotund, right? Your oxen there, she likes food. It would be beneficial. And if you're not an Uber driver, you might want to take my advice. Just think of the tips that bitch would give you. Just think you'd never be out of work. It makes sense. It's logical. Everything I do is logical, though. I'm a very logistical person. Just trying to help you out, you piece of shit, you bitch. So anyway, I'm going to go home because there's I'm making a pork chop. Yeah, the other white meat, bitch. Which has been marinating since last night. Not sure. I think I want like creamy garlic mashed potatoes with that. I think I'll make a smothered mashed potato. So I've got some sort of gravy for the potato. Doesn't it sound good? See, that's a comfort food to me. I can see that looks like a potato. I can see that looks like a pork chop. I'm going to pick up applesauce because for me in my world, a pork chop isn't a pork chop no matter how you do it if there's no applesauce. So I think I'm going to run over to the wherever I am, walk over, not run, which is another thing that you fraud yourself on, corn-fed. I called you out on a couple of videos about when you were younger. If you haven't seen them, go back in my channel. I call a friend, mutual friend to corn-fed myself. We were having a conversation a few days ago where she decided to spill. We were talking about you, corn-fed. And she was calling you out. You were 14, right? Like the guy in the group home at 21. Come on, fuck. Like, listen, bitch. I'm not speaking for anybody else, sir. Sit many fucking seats down. I don't believe any of the bullshit that you spew. You know why? Because I knew you before you had YouTube, and you were a lying sack of shit then. Nothing is going to change about you except the stories. And then there's people like our mutual friend who remembers. Far better than you do, apparently. And then, because I'm still really good friends with her, because I'm a good friend to her, she to me, it's a respect thing. She goes, you know what? Whatever my name is. Remember that story she was telling about whatever fantasy you were on that day? This is how it went down. This is what I remember. And then I just come out here and I iterate it to you beautiful people. But I don't know how long I've been. 25. How does this happen? That I tried to make a 5-minute video. Garlic bread, teach me the ways, brother. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this very long video up because I've said more than I wanted to, all in one breath, let me say. Pure Leaf, if you don't mind, I'll stop swearing if you sponsor me. I know a lot of boys here drink it. Yeti, I'm pretty sure you want me to. A lot of boys here. Not just here. I visit many sites. Okay, that sweet little neighbor of mine sent me a message, and I am dying to see it because I put him on hold for 24 hours. It was killing me, ladies. I wanted to, but I did. But I cracked today because I miss him. He just gives me so much joy. It's platonic, but just seeing this boy, it's not a boy, he's a man. I just light up. And I've been single and celibate for over a decade. For somebody to take me the way this boy has, it's touched by the hands of God and God only. Anyway, you beautiful creatures, you're a blessing to me. You know this. And if you don't, you are a blessing to me. Whether it's an insult comment or not, I'm glad that you're alive to make this insult. You're a blessing to this whole entire world. Don't let any motherfucker tell you any different. They're wrong. This girl is going